Welcome back to Friday Football Fever, the most in-depth high school football show here in Southern Arizona. It's our final show of the season.
Really hard to believe that it's flown by.
It really has.
But don't forget, we will have all the scores from tonight's big matchups on our website, KVOA.com. But for now, we want to take a look back at some of the memorable moments from this season with all of our Clipper Automotive Players of the Week.
I think my tackling ability has definitely gone up a little bit, and I think I'm just way more ambitious this year.
I can usually tell whenever there's someone's blitzing or what coverage they're in before the snap is even happening.
I was really thinking that my team needed me, so I had to step in, and me being a senior is kind of just leadership. So I was ready to take on the role.
I think it makes you a better football player being playing both sides, because as tight end, it's lined up in front of the D line or the D end.
I may not be the fastest out there when I get going, but I think just seeing where you want to go and committing 100% is what makes me able to do what I can do.
Our minds are kind of connected, I guess you could say. It's like every play, I know what he's going to do. A broken play is just broken for any other team.
I've got to grow up around the guys, and I appreciate it a lot being voted captain this year and having the chance to lead the team.
To put my team in a situation to win the game, as a lineman, that just makes me feel really good.
That's probably my greatest strength, and I just keep driving and driving. I don't stop until I'm on the ground.
Just trying to minimize my interceptions. I had a lot last year, back to 3 this year. That has definitely helped me a lot.
Coach started preaching that in the weight room throughout practices, leave your legacy. How do you want to be remembered? It just feels good. I'm really happy and I'm really proud of myself.
I see the quarterback turn, I'm like, yes! So I came up with my hand up and I faked it. And I just took straight off, so saw nothing but green to the end zone.
Matt, one of my favorite things is getting to go out to these schools every week and talking to the players and getting to hear their stories. It's a great part of the season, and we have one more this coming Wednesday, so looking forward to finishing this season strong. They certainly stood out on the field and really left it all out there.
Yeah, and we had plenty of players stand out, plenty of reasons to cheer this season for those players and more in the highlights, the head-turning plays they gave us. That sets us up for our final Friday Football Fever play of the night this season. Tonight it comes from the South Point Williams Field game. Blackhawks quarterback Xavier Buckles somehow escaping the pocket from that ravenous Lancers defense, but Richard Archuleta makes him pay for this pass. The toe tap interception on the sideline for Archuleta, getting the turnover for the Lancers. South Point gets a 35-25 win, and Richard Archuleta has your play of the night. We've got a big weekend on tap in Tucson on the sports scene, and Jenna, that starts with the largest cycling road race in the United States.
That's right, Matt. More than 9,000 cyclists are now registered for El Tour de Tucson.
4 different cycling races make up the 40th edition of El Tour de Tucson, taking place tomorrow morning right here in the Old Pueblo. You're looking at pictures of the Expo from Thursday through Saturday at the Tucson Convention Center. The big race is the Century Race, a 102-mile sprint around southern Arizona into the northern mountains, all the way down into Green Valley and Sahuarita before ending at the Tucson Convention Center. Some of the top cyclists in the world will be taking part in the event. The starting gun for the Century Race is at 7 a.m.
And after the race, many will be making their way over to Arizona Stadium for the Wildcats' final home game. The U of A hosts 22nd ranked Utah, hoping for its 5th straight win. As the Cats look to stay alive for that Pac-12 title, they need to win out, plus have Oregon State beat Oregon to stay in contention. It'll be a sellout crowd for the second time this season. Kickoff set for 12:30. We'll have complete coverage here on News 4 Tucson.
And Arizona men's basketball is hosting Belmont as we speak at the McHale Center. Right now, the number 3 Cats lead 80-46 with another high-scoring first half for the Cats, putting up 56 points in the first 20 minutes. This was a 9 p.m. tip, but the Wildcats return home Sunday for a much earlier game, 4 p.m. tip against UT Arlington. Well, that's all the time we have on this edition of Friday Football Fever, the final one of the season here on News 4 Tucson.
Don't worry, you can relive all those top moments on our website, KVOA.com. Thank you so much for watching tonight and all season. Have a great night.